Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, I'm so happy you're here. My name is Brittany and I cook all things gluten-free. So let's get in the kitchen and start cooking. Today in the kitchen, we're cooking up spaghetti bolognese. I'm going to start with the vegetables: 2 onions, 1 bell pepper, carrots, and 2 zucchini. I'm going to start with the carrots and put them in the Ninja chopper to chop these up. Just pulse the Ninja chopper a couple of times and it will be chopped up to the desired size. And then just add that to a stock pot, and we're going to add all the vegetables when we're done chopping them up into the same pot. Next, I'm going to use the bell peppers. I have cut them up a little smaller so that they can fit into the chopper. And then add that right in with the carrots. Okay, I'm going to add the onions to the chopper. I've also cut these up in a little bit smaller sizes so they can fit into the chopper. And then add the chopped onions into the stock pot. And then the last vegetable that we're chopping is the zucchini, and then you may need to cut that up into a little bit smaller pieces just to fit it into the chopper. Give that a few pulses and then we will add it to the stock pot. We've added all of the vegetables and now we're going to add the pasta sauce. I'm using the H-E-B spicy red pepper pasta sauce and it is gluten-free. Just double check your pasta sauce because not all of them are gluten-free. Gonna pour the pasta sauce in with the vegetables and I'm using 3 jars of pasta sauce. Now stir that up good and mixing all the vegetables up with the pasta sauce. On medium to high heat, I'm going to brown 1 pound ground beef and 1 pound Italian sausage. When you're browning the ground beef and the Italian sausage, you can mix that up good together. You want this meat to be cooked well done. When the meat is well done, I'm going to add it to the stock pot of the pasta sauce and the vegetables. I'm going to add some seasonings to this. 1 tablespoon oregano, 1 tablespoon parsley flakes, 1 tablespoon basil, 1 tablespoon garlic salt, 1 tablespoon onion powder, 1 tablespoon garlic powder, 1 tablespoon seasoned salt, 1 tablespoon Italian seasoning. Then mix all that together in a bowl and then just pour it into the stock pot. And I give that a good stir, mixing this well together with the meat and the vegetables and the pasta sauce. I'm going to add in some minced garlic, and I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of the garlic. And then mix that in well. I'm going to use extra virgin olive oil, and I'm going to just have a splash of that I'm adding to this. Mix that up well. I'm going to turn this on between low and medium heat. I'm going to let this simmer for a couple of hours. It's been about an hour that it's been cooking, and I'm going to give it a good stir and check on it and let it cook for a few more hours. I usually put this on in the morning, about 9 or 10 in the morning, and let it cook until about dinner time, around 6 or 7. So let's let this continue to cook, and about every hour I'm going to stir. Okay, the sauce has been cooking for about 9 hours. It's time for us to start making the noodles for dinner. I'm gonna add water and boil that on high heat and wait till it's boiling. Now the water is starting to boil, and I'm using the gluten-free spaghetti, the Higher Harvest by H-E-B. And I'm gonna add that into the boiling water. When I add that, I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes. When the pasta has been cooking for about 8 minutes, I'm going to add in some extra virgin olive oil. Mix that in with the noodles. That just kind of helps them not stick together. Okay, the 10-minute timer is up and I'm gonna drain the noodles. I've drained the water from the noodles and I'm gonna put them back into the pot. I'm gonna pour the sauce into the spaghetti noodles. And I'm gonna mix that sauce in well with the noodles. You can serve it with the spaghetti and the sauce separately, or you can mix the noodles and the sauce together. I personally like to mix it together so that it's all covering the noodles. The spaghetti bolognese is ready, but I'm going to keep that on low and I'm going to make some rolls. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I'm using Kim and Jake's gluten-free rolls. I'm just going to place those onto a cookie sheet and bake them in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. While that's baking, I'm gonna make some butter to go with the rolls. I'm gonna use a tablespoon of butter. Melt that in the microwave for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. And then I'm gonna add some minced garlic. I'm using roughly 1 teaspoon of garlic. You can use however much you like to your taste. And then I'm gonna sprinkle in some parsley flakes. Stir that together. And then I'm gonna use some black pepper and I'm gonna grind that into the butter. Stir that around. The rolls are about done, so we're gonna take those out of the oven. I'm gonna break the bread to show you what it's like on the inside. It has like a harder crust on the outside and it's kind of fluffy on the inside, and I served this with the butter. You can find the full recipe for the spaghetti bolognese in the description box down below. I'm gonna add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to the top. Enjoy, dinner is served. Thank y'all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and let us know if you tried spaghetti bolognese. I'll see y'all next time in the kitchen.